Welcome back to the Socially Distant Podcast. It's the season finale. We're here, episode 60, as always. I'm here with my boys, Trent and Brad. But before we get started, we got to hit our sponsors. We're going to start it off with our good old boy, Jackson Egan at Sherwin-Williams Paint. Head down there for your paint, primer, paintbrush, whatever the fuck else they saw at a paint store. They probably got it. Other than that, we got his girlfriend, Hannah at HRD photography, something or other on Instagram. Check out the link in the description. And then we got our boy Jacob Lugan, Interesting Investing, on YouTube. He put up a video pretty recently. Check that out. And then his Cartoon Clothing Co. One word on Etsy. Check out some clothing. He did a giveaway. Pretty sure it was rigged. His sister won, but that's fine. What's going on over there, Trent?
Nothing much, man. Had a pretty long day, but a good one. You know, fucking Dwayne duty, but, you know, just hanging in there. How you boys doing? How's it going over there, Bradley?
Good. We're just chilling, vibing. I'm going to be here for a short amount of time. I got to dip early, but we're doing good. We're busy. Moved into the new place, so there's a lot of shit to take care of, a lot of shit going on, but it's going well.
You like it so far?
I do. It's very nice. It's very cozy. It's got a nice. It's gonna be better like once I get stuff in it, but already it already feels like pretty nice. I just like the layout of it.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's very straight. You walk in the front door and you're like in the living room, and then you walk through the kitchen to the bedroom, and then the office is off to the one side. So I kind of like that it's all in like one little section.
Yeah, it seemed like it was an easy apartment to navigate.
Yeah.
Yo, I like the
nice.
bathroom, too. I like the... I don't know, it just made it seem dope. It was pink, and then everything else is just so, like, chill.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bathroom's
It's
oh,
a
dang.
weird color. It's a weird pink color, but I like it. Yeah, so
nice.
I'm excited. Got a lot of shit to do to make it home, but it'll suffice.
Yeah, it'll get there. It takes time. It took me fucking pretty much up until I moved out of this place to get this place feeling like home.
I know, right? Yeah, that's what I said. So it's gonna take a little bit of just putting stuff in it, being in it for a little bit. But no, I do like it already, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that's good.
You forget about how fucking how much things cost when it comes to going somewhere, like buying furniture, buying supplies, buying food, and then all the little things that you don't even think about, paper towels, napkins, fucking silverware, dishes, so much stuff.
Just little shit you forget about.
Yeah, that's why I have to make one run tonight before I go back. I just gotta go get the essential cleaning stuff. I gotta get a shower curtain. I gotta get toilet paper. I gotta go get some soap. I gotta go get fucking the generic bullshit that I need to cook and live for the night. And then from there, I'm just waiting on that table. I just want a table. I want a nice fucking table. And I want some shades too. I gotta get shades, but
Yeah, you really need to deck that whole thing out, dude. That's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. But
are most apartments like that? This is just a question because I'm not well versed. Are most apartments fill everything yourself? Like fuck you.
Yeah, you can get pre-filled ones, but they cost more money, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
And I always felt like that was weird because I feel like they don't change out the furniture, and you're just living on someone else's furniture.
True.
yeah, I don't want to sit on the couch that somebody else sat on, or a bed that somebody else slept on.
For sure, but a kitchen table, I feel like that's pretty it's essential. Like a goddamn, not a microwave, but I mean somewhere to eat. It comes with a stove, a refrigerator.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine it comes with a table.
You wish it would come with a table, some chairs, the appliance. I gotta go get a toaster. Good thing you reminded me. That's another thing I gotta grab. I gotta grab a toaster. But I got a microwave. It's funny because it used to be an old motel, so it's got fridges that are halfway between mini and regular size fridges.
Oh.
They're like teenager-sized fridges.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like a 3/4 fridge. I don't know how to describe it.
Do you have like another mini fridge you're gonna bring, or is that gonna hold all the essentials?
I don't know if that's gonna hold all the essentials. That's why, like, I'm gonna try to find like a picture for it. Like,
Dude, I have a sort of big mini fridge that is like completely unnecessary. So if you need more space, you can just have that shit.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what they would technically call it. It's not a mini fridge, but it's not a regular size fridge. It's really strange. But no, everything's been it's been going good. I do enjoy it. Just getting stuff set up. Fucking Spectrum's gotta start dicking me around with all the shit that I needed to like give them, and then get my stuff from them.
Mm-hmm. They're fucked.
Yeah, but into topics. Go ahead, Trent. Go ahead.
Huh?
What was
I
Dylan
was
gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I have the gas company coming next week, and they gave me a window between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. that they will show up.
Little window.
That is all day. That is literally all day.
That I thought that was like in movies. That like that's like how it is. Like, oh, yeah, we'll show up and then they like fuck with you and leave so they don't want to work. Like,
Yeah, shit's so stupid
I hate to,
that they do it like that.
bro.
It's not fun, but what's going on with you over there, Trent? Anything new?
Not really. I actually
Get down.
just started gardening a little bit. You know, planted some tomatoes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, some tomato plants.
Regular tomatoes?
Yeah. So yeah.
Where'd you do that? Out back?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're figuring
Nice
it
little-
out, so it's pretty dope.
Anything else besides tomatoes? No peppers? No cucumbers?
No, just tomatoes, and I'm thinking about growing some other shit, but like, I don't know. Just getting it started. Yeah, tomatoes.
Good shit.
Yeah, but fucking. What I was gonna say something else, Dylan. The view from your apartment, low key, like you had like the other view. I think it was like the office view. It's like straight mountains.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, girl.
I didn't realize it until like we walked through it, like when we got there on whatever day that was, Tuesday. I was like, damn, that's actually pretty pretty.
Yeah, Dylan, that place looks so nice. The kitchen specifically, it looks expensive as fuck. Looking at the kitchen, I literally was like, oh my god, this place has gotta be fucking a shit ton of money.
Yeah, shit. I mean, it's like not too much more than what we're paying right now. I mean, it's a jump, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely an upgrade in terms of how she looks, which I'm excited about.
And location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing, like I posted like photos of it on Facebook, and like a lot of the agents I work with saw it, and it's so nice for not to get like looks of disdain when I tell people where I live. Because like when I tell people I live on East Carson Street, everybody gives me like a I feel sorry for you kind of look.
Hey, you live on Crackhead Alley.
And now everyone's like, oh, I love Lawrenceville so much. Like, there's so much to do there and stuff. I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
Now, where, like, in relation to, like, downtown?
Where
is Lawrenceville?
So you know how Pittsburgh has, like, the middle island where downtown is?
Yeah.
It's in, like, the upper left of that island.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of shit between there and downtown, but yeah, it's hard to explain. It's in like a weird little corner.
It's still nice, man. I mean, fucking different location, different view, fucking
Yes, indeed.
better looking shit. It looks hype, brother. I'm excited for both the boys, fucking.
That's cool, though. I mean, it seems like how far away is it, though, from the old one?
3 miles, so like 14 minutes.
That's not bad. Because, yeah, I was going to say you got to cross the river.
Yeah, you gotta cross the river.
You got to
and
get
then
over
you
the
gotta cross back
Monongahela.
over the river.
Yeah.
You gotta cross it twice because Pittsburgh's highway system is stupid.
Wait, so you're going over the Manga Mahunga and then over Allegheny as well?
Yes.
Or you're on the middle? You're on the middle part, or you're on the left part?
I'm on the middle part, but you have to go over the Allegheny, drive up the Allegheny, and then come back over the Allegheny into Lawrenceville.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Oh, I see it right up here. Man, that's a 14-minute drive, Southside Flats to Lawrenceville. That looks like so far.
Yeah. And, yeah, like I said, it's 3 miles, so
3 miles.
in
the
reality
city.
it's not that far, but in a city situation it's kind of far.
Exactly. That's awesome, though. Good. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you guys found, like, a much better place. That's not, like, literally on the ground floor, off of the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Crackhead alley.
I didn't know how I felt about living in on the 3rd floor, but I feel like I'm gonna like it better. 1, because like we're not directly on the street, and 2, it was like very quiet up there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Unless the people, you gotta hope the people below you are like, wow.
The thing is, like the people below us, it feels like they're like kind of 2 floors below us, because like how the stairs work is like they come up and then there's like a level and like it levels off and then it goes up again. So it like goes up, turn, and then goes back up again. So they don't feel as close as like
the ceilings are kind of high too, right? Maybe that has something to do with it as well.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's got each one of them has pretty high ceilings.
Fuck yeah.
But we will see.
That's some hype shit, boys.
Good. Yeah, I like where mine's at. Like I said, like an old motel, so it's like it's off of Main Street, but it's like off of the road. I only have one person on my side. I have like the whole other side to myself, so like
yeah,
it's pretty nice.
Does that street get busy during rush hour?
I think it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the times that I've been there around like rush hour time.
You'll just, I mean, you usually go to work early in the morning, though, don't you?
Either earlier in the morning. Yeah, mostly, yeah. I rarely close, so I either go to work at 5, 7, 10
Yeah.
in the morning.
So, I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll figure it out. You'll probably have to leave earlier, but...
Yeah, I think like if I leave by like no less than 20 minutes till I have to work, I get there on time. But I'll probably just leave a half an hour. If I leave a half an hour before work, I'll be there well before. I'm good to go.
Hell yeah, boy.
Which will be nice. Trendy, that thing you sent in the chat, I started to read it a little bit. That's nuts. I want to talk about that before I go.
Yeah, definitely gonna talk about that real quick. So, if no one knows, I mean, everyone should probably know, and if you don't, you're probably living under a rock or a geriatric. But the
Throwing it back.
there was another cybersecurity attack. Some crazy shit. So we just had the Colonial Pipeline hack, and now another. I don't know if it's the same hacking group. They really haven't found out yet. But another ransomware attack was used on a company called JBS, and they own a bunch of subsidiaries, but they mainly focus in cattle farming, and they're based out of Brazil. So yeah, they got hacked, and pretty much all of their cattle farms are like shut down and not working because, I mean, I don't know, and they own like a bunch of different like facets of like supplies and how like farming and milking cows and producing cheese and like condensing the shit actually works. So, and obviously butcheries and meat and shipping that to fucking grocery stores. So yeah, some pretty crazy implications, you know, but it's just fucking seems like the United States is getting crumbling, infrastructurally crumbling.
Well, that kind of gets me in. I was like on the way home, I was thinking about it because I knew we were going to talk about it. And it's just very interesting that there's a bill sitting like in Congress right now to invest in our infrastructure, more specifically all infrastructure, including our cybersecurity side of infrastructure. And Republicans are blocking it. And the funny thing is, a lot of these things are heavily tied. I'm not saying that only Republicans eat meat and only Republicans love oil and gas, But it's a little interesting that the two things that got attacked were things that they themselves would use a lot and would be able to criticize Biden for the increase in prices for. Because everybody and their mother has been messaging me about, oh, gas prices are going up so fucking high because of Joe Biden, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, maybe he has some involvement in the increase in price, but the pipeline hack shot those prices up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And now meat prices were already are pretty high, and they're going to go up even more now.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting that those were the two things. And with the oil one, I'm pretty sure that hacker group claimed to be domestic, and like a domestic group and everything, like from the United States.
Yeah.
But the people who have the most to gain from our oil going down, because we're one of the biggest oil suppliers in the world, are countries that would love to fucking hack our infrastructure. We got Russia and China, and they are also very heavy oil producers.
Saudi Arabia.
So if we can't buy oil, or we can't produce oil, then we have to buy it. And who are we going to buy it from? We're going to buy it from them.
Very true. Very true. And it's fucked up. And there's just so many things, dude, like the fucking... Because, I mean, like, our infrastructure is just relied on, like, so many private companies and public companies, but a lot of private companies that, like, the government can't really, like, put a shit ton of control over. So, like, the fact that there's a bill about cybersecurity, which is fucking a major problem. Like, in that article, if you read all the way down, I don't know if I could send you it, or I already sent you it, you could put the link in the description.
I'll put the link in the description.
At the bottom, it talks about how in September 2020, or 2020, hospitals were getting hacked. And, like, hospitals were getting hacked, and they had to, like... And because they knew, like, they're overrun. If we hack a hospital, they're going to have to... They just started moving the people. They didn't pay the ransom. They were letting people die and transporting people that could make it. They didn't say that in the article, but that's what happens. They transfer the people that are most likely to survive, and the people that aren't, they die, most likely. I mean, especially in those places that it's happening. So, it's just like...
Yeah, I don't know. I had a professor who was convinced. What were you saying, bro?
No, I just agree with what Trent was saying. It's just like what that's like, because like that's the part I read that I was like, damn, that's the most fucked up thing, especially like with the hospitals, just like literally because people just want to do it. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I get it might be, and like you said, like it's mostly domestic, but even if it's not domestic, and then you get into like certain companies and stuff, then it's just like all based off of like trying to fuck with our economy, and like maybe like if other countries are like hacking us for their own gain, but
especially even if it's domestic, it doesn't necessarily mean they're not doing it to help these other countries.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of people in this country who would love to see our government completely collapse, and we have them on both sides. There's anarchists, and there's always been anarchists, and they would love to see a governmentless, like, United States, and it's fucked up.
Yeah. 100%. And, like, I feel like these hacks are happening so frequently. I understand, like, pretty much anything can be hacked depending on if you have enough time and, like, the computing power and software. But, like, I don't know, like how you said it was like red meat and fucking gas. Like, an inside job, I don't know. You don't want to call anything out, but like, just like shit getting like majorly fucked up. And then what happened with the pipeline is like in that article it talks about how they made a mistake when they got hacked. They accidentally shut off the whole system. Like, they fucked up.
Yeah.
The hackers didn't mean for that to happen. The person who was responding to the hack was scared and like flustered and fucked up. So I mean,
well, that's the other thing, is these things are human controlled systems, and humans at their core are flawed.
I mean, I say it all the time. Yeah. All right, you ready? I gotta rip this meme. Oh, it's so loud. I gotta rip this meme.
Yeah, you gotta rip that, Johnny, before you hit
it. Your da-da-da, da-da-da. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite segment of the Socially Distant Podcast, the Meme of the Week. Cutting in a little bit early because you boys got a dip. So I'm here with the Season 3 finale Meme of the Week, brought to you by the not Nugget Instagram page because they are not a sponsor. We are brought to you by Facts Daily Instagram page today because Nugget's been a little dry lately. There's a lot of shitty memes on Nugget. So we're coming over to Facts Daily. I'm going to share the screen with the boys. This one, I was laughing my ass off and I was terrified at the same time. These guys, they're inside this like farm shed or whatever like that, and he's holding on to this kangaroo and they're feeding this kangaroo. This thing is jacked. Look at how fucking jacked that kangaroo is. And it's funny because like in the video when you listen to the sound, the guy's like, "Oh, he's trying to pull me close," because you can see him like trying to pull the guy through the thing so he can kick him. And like, nah, man, you wait for that thing to kick you in the fucking chest, your heart's gonna stop. Those things they're so muscular. Kangaroos are scary as fuck. I'm sorry.
It's actually funny. I saw this thing, and Brad, I immediately thought of you and how like jacked you are, like your arms. I don't know why I immediately thought of you when I saw this. I was like, "Yo, that. Brad's getting to that point where he's gonna be walking around with his neck out and looking like that."
No, dude, I just saw that and I was scared. I was like, "Holy shit!" The one guy's can't wait to see him fight in the UFC.
Kangaroo boxing.
Yeah, but kangaroos are a different breed, but. That was your meme of the week, brought to you by the Facts Daily Instagram page, season 3 finale, episode 60. Bada boom, boys. I apologize for having a dip. I will talk to you boys
problem.
later.
It was a good talking to you, Bubba.
A real one. Thanks for stopping back again. Yeah, me too. I wish I could make it for more, but I will.
Once things calm down, I'll be back to normal.
We'll talk to you guys soon, and I will talk to everybody else later. Bye.
Bye, Brad.
See you, brother.
And then there was two.
Just like that.
Just like that. Well, yeah. Yes, sir. So, any other hot topics? We could keep going on that one. We could fucking branch out.
Yeah, we could keep going on that one. That's a pretty interesting one.
It's just, yeah. What you want to say about it? What was you saying about the professor? What he was saying?
Yeah, he was convinced back then, and that was like a couple years ago, that like cybersecurity is like the biggest thing that we need to focus on in terms of like foreign policy and domestic policy, because that every single day our society and everything goes more and more and more online. We're constantly putting data about ourselves out there. And the fact that we invest little to no money into it is ridiculous, because like we've seen in the past couple like weeks here, one of our biggest oil pipelines went down pretty fucking quick. It literally took one ransomware hack to take out like half the East Coast supply.
Yeah. I mean, like, it just seems it's like, what's next? Like, I think we were talking about that. Like, what the fuck is next?
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is another one of those to go after, like, our government's, like, infrastructure in terms of, like, the FBI and all of, like, this, like, the stuff within the government is weak as fuck. If you look at any government website, I remember in 2000, it would have 12. When did Obamacare happen? I think it would have been 2012. When the Obamacare website came out, it was a fucking shit show. Like, the government does not know how to correctly build anything in terms of the internet, because it's a bunch of fucking old fucks who have no clue what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
And on the other side, the flip side of the coin is, like, do we want to pay fucking Amazon billions and billions of dollars to build these systems for us?
Yeah.
Just to give them more power over, like, the infrastructure. Like, it's either going to be government controlled or private controlled, and either way, someone is winning out in that situation, and it is not the American people.
100%, dude. And I mean, yeah, the American people are not going to win this one out. But then again, I mean, like, hacks on like random people is like not good for people, obviously, but I mean, it's a greater effect when these big things happen, because it's affecting fucking everybody. Anybody that eats food or travels places. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Like, and that, like, that's what I was thinking. What's next? Like, if they're going after food and transport, are they going to go after housing? Like, they're going to crash the fucking housing market? Some fucking...
Yeah, or
like
the grid.
the
they can
electric
take out.
dude. Yeah, like
Well, look what fucking happened in Texas when the grid went down. Fucking
chaos. It's chaos.
absolute fucking chaos. But I mean, Texas people aren't they aren't the smartest.
That was like that whole situation was fucking ridiculous. And motherfuckers, it snowed because it was snowing there. And then I remember watching a video on people saying, "This ain't real snow." They were lighting it on fire, and I was like, "They were like,
well,
you can't put
yeah,
snow in
that
the
kinda gets
microwave." And I was like,
I mean, that kind of gets into what I brought up originally with the whole fact that these things are heavily like connected to like conservative ideals, like oil and meat and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It just bleeds more and more into like the division, and that's why I always like think that in the back of my head it's somehow connected to like foreign things, and I've always thought that because there's Russian bot farms that just sit there and like spread disinformation and stuff like that to
Constantly.
create like more division within our country, because if we are angry at each other, then we can't be angry at everybody else.
Yeah.
And if we destroy ourselves from the inside, that is the easiest way to destroy us. Like,
Yeah.
they don't even have to spend a dime on fucking actual warfare. They can just buy some fucking bots, make everybody really angry at each other, and then January 6th happen, and the fucking Capitol buildings being under siege by
Yeah. And that has
Americans.
ripple effects throughout the world in Myanmar, and now they're continuing to try to take us down. I mean, the United States down. I won't say us. I mean, the fucking infrastructure of America.
Yeah.
Piece by piece.
Yeah, it's not a great situation for sure.
But they started with you're so right, they started with the people, which is like the base of the pyramid, like the glue. And infrastructure is also like the pegs of the pyramid's on. So, I mean, you got the fucking base of the pyramid fucked up, and you're knocking out left and right these fucking pegs. This shit's gonna fall soon. Like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, like I said, like, I do not understand why Republicans don't want to invest in our own infrastructure. Like,
yeah.
It's all about this money, and now I see that they want to spend like the COVID relief funds to fund like this infrastructure bill.
Yeah.
So now all the money that we would put in place to save American people, we want to take that money away, rip it out, and put it towards the infrastructure bill. When Joe Biden's plan, if you read through it, it's pretty fucking simple on how we pay for it. It's just they don't want to pay for it that way because Joe Biden wants to pay for it that way. So they would rather steal it from small businesses instead of putting more taxes on their corporate buddies.
It makes me so upset. It makes me so upset because all that shit just stems from greed and humans and the fact that there shouldn't even be a two-party system and all just a bunch of the same bullshit bukkake that we go through. And every time you talk about bullshit, old people just trying to keep their cash flows in check, you know?
Exactly.
And it just hurts because, like in the article, it talks about fucking, you know, the government could, I mean, pass a bill, which is fucking impossible. We've fucking seen, even if you have majority of the government, you still can't really do shit like that you want to get done. I mean, quickly anyways, to actually have change. So,
yeah.
And then, so if that doesn't happen, which probably won't, I mean, we need it, or we're gonna fucking, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna nuke ourselves, they're gonna hack us, and we're gonna fucking release our own nukes on ourselves. So
Yeah.
shit. But, like, then they said incentivize, like, give them tax, like, give big companies tax cuts or something to, if you have, like, maximum, like, high, like, top tier fucking cybersecurity. I mean, that's a fucking great idea. I mean, you wanna pay for certain bills by raising corporate taxes? Raise corporate taxes and then give them a fucking tax cut if they do the right thing. I mean, that's incentivizing people and companies to be ethical and make the right decisions. So, I mean, I don't know. That's probably a law, too, that has to be passed. That'll never get fucking passed because, like...
Yeah. No. It's like, once you get into the thick of it, it's a fucking...
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen until...
Until what? Until the conservatives start losing their cash flows to cybersecurity attacks. And then that's going to be the fucking end of it. What's the most conservative company? Fucking like goddamn, I don't
A
know.
pillow company.
Yeah, some shit. Goddamn Coca-Cola.
What is it? My Pillow or whatever. I'm pretty sure that company is run by like some crazy Trump guy.
Really? Well,
Yeah, I can't remember what the fucking. It's some pillow company.
well, when they get fucking hacked and they have to fucking sell all their real estate for goddamn to pay these hackers, they're gonna really think twice on that bill. Their lobbying tactics.
It's just funny because nobody ever pays these ransomware attacks. It's literally just they're never gonna get the money. Like, there's no way in fuck they'll ever get the money. It's just to stop everything.
Yeah. I mean, that one, the Colonial Pipeline, they paid them $5 million in cryptocurrency, and it's just gone forever.
Yeah. Yep, you know where that fucking cryptocurrency went? Probably right to China's pocket.
Yeah, and they said, or Dark Side, the group Dark Side, I don't even fucking know if that's what the name they think. I mean, I think it's all bullshit.
I think it was Dark Side.
They said they do it for their hacks go to charities. Like, dude.
Yeah, nobody's gonna take your fucking dirty ransomware money.
How do you funnel money from? I mean, I guess that's the easiest way to funnel money: decentralized cryptocurrency, and then now it's yen.
Yeah.
Now
and charities also fall in a weird tax loophole where they're very easily not trackable.
Yeah, and that's why it's a lot of charities are made for a good reason, but a lot of people have charities because there's benefits to having a charity.
Yeah.
Not
Trump had a whole charity foundation where he would just funnel money through it.
Yeah, and do you think he was probably helping people? Maybe slightly, not a lot, and it wasn't for their interest.
He's helping himself a lot more than he's helping fucking whoever that charity money's going to.
Yeah, it wasn't in the interest of the people, that's for fucking damn sure. The people, the fucking charities, the goddamn about. That's what the world is just.
Yeah. To switch up a little bit, I watched Bo Burnham's new special on Netflix. Very impressed. Highly recommend. Do you ever listen to like any of his old stuff?
Oh, I listened to a bunch of his old stuff. I used to blap that shit when I was a young teenage boy.
Yeah. It's like an hour and a half long. And he filmed, directed, and like did everything completely by himself in his house. And I was very impressed with like how he's a smart dude. He started off on YouTube. Mm-hmm. He knows like the ins and outs of that kind of stuff. But I was heavily impressed. So have anybody check it out if you like Bo Burnham. It gets a little like there's like an intermission, and then after the intermission, it gets really, really fucking dark.
Ooh.
And
it's funny that you mentioned that because I watched a movie the other day called I Care a Lot with Peter Dinklage. It's actually really fucked up and pretty good, but on Netflix. But after it, there was like 3 suggestions, and it played me like the trailer of Bo Burnham, and the first part like made him just seem like the trailer just made him seem like super depressed, and I was like, damn, man. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I feel for him, and then it's just like it started showing it. I was like, this shit probably rips. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it was just really interesting because he did everything by himself, and he did it over the course of, like, all of quarantine. So, like, you could watch his psyche, like, break down throughout it.
What?
I don't know if, like, it's always hard because, like, I don't know if he's playing it up for the camera and everything, but, like, he didn't shave or anything the entire time, so by the end of it, he's, like, really long hair and a long beard and everything, and, like, like I said, it gets really dark and depressing towards the end, so I don't know if, like, he was trying to, like, make a social commentary about, like, everything that happened over the past year, or if, like, he actually was, like, mentally breaking down.
I think, honestly, it's probably, like, just personally, it's probably a mix of both. Like, I mean, he's definitely doing it for the camera, but, like, even seeing his face, like he just looks like, I mean, he's definitely doing the beard and the hair because, like, he could go and get a haircut anytime. He could go and fucking shave his beard at any time. And, like...
Yeah.
But, I mean... Shit, the fucking being inside so goddamn much. No vitamin D. No fucking seeing people. It fucks with you, man. Like...
It was just interesting because it's labeled as, like, a comedy special. And, like...
It was not.
I didn't really get that vibe from it. I mean, like, yeah, it was Bo Burnham, so, like, he makes funny songs. And, like, the first half, he had some pretty funny shit in there, but in terms of like what a comedy special is, like being up on stage in front of all these people and everything, it was far from that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an interesting take on like interesting commentary on like what comedy is becoming.
Mm-hmm. Didn't wait, what was you saying? Sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Didn't Melissa like say something about it or post something about did you guys watch it together?
Yeah, we watched it today, so she might have posted it.
I thought I read what she said about it. I didn't like read the whole thing, but I saw a little blurb and like I saw that trailer and then I saw that and I was like, oh, like that, like, cause it like you get that vibe. And I forget what she was saying, but it was like exactly what you just said about how like comedy is like, I mean, different. Like this is his real life, and like people are like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It was cool. I need to watch it.
He did a couple interesting like sketches, I guess, on like YouTuber and like online culture.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think that might have been more what the commentary was about, was like watching someone's life over time and watching them break down after constant work and uploading and doing all this like work in front of the camera and just watching someone deteriorate live in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have been a direction he was going in.
Definitely could have been a big symbol. I'm gonna definitely watch that with that in mind, because that'd be
that's good. That's really good.
Interesting.
But yeah, watch that. What else happened? For the Logan Paul fight is this Sunday.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah, dude. Don't tell anybody. I might not pay for it.
Don't say that out loud. Those motherfuckers are suing.
I'm paying for it for sure.
Yeah, me too. I love paying $50 for one fight.
Yes.
I'm sure there's an undercard, but who fucking cares about the goddamn undercard?
Dude, yeah, fuck that shit. I mean, you come to see the one thing. I mean, I'm not coming to see 4 hours of concerts with TikTok dances and then fucking...
I'm hoping it is not that. It's not through whatever the fuck, Triller.
Yeah.
It's through a different company, so I'm hoping it's not fucking Justin Bieber City out there.
Yeah, me fucking too.
Yeah, Jake Paul's next fight got announced as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Tyron fucking Woodley, dude. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not big into the fighting community, but I did see that Tyron Woodley has lost his last 4 fights and hasn't won a fight since 2018.
Yes, it is very true. He was also going up against bad motherfuckers, and I mean, the thing is Tyron Woodley is like, I'm pretty sure he was a grappler too. Like, I mean, he's a striker. I mean, he's a seasoned striker. He could fucking fight. I'm pretty sure his background was in like wrestling growing up, or like not boxing.
Yeah.
But
well, that's how fucking what's his face was too.
Same with Ben Askren. That's how most UFC fighters are, like, or jiu-jitsu or something, because the ground game and like grappling is a huge fucking part of it. Now, Francis Ngannou, he swings. He's trying to clobber your fucking head off, even though he's practiced on that shit. But, like...
Dude, he wanted to fight Usman, and Usman is, like... I watched that motherfucker take hits and get fucking smacked in the head with punches, not move at all, and also box the fuck out of people. And that man probably would kill Jake Paul.
Dude, he would literally kill him.
So... we will see. I'm sure... I don't know. I always say that I'm going to bet on these Jake Paul fights, but maybe this one will be worth it, because I'm sure Jake is still the underdog.
Yeah, true. I mean, Tyron Woodley, NCAA Division I wrestling, style wrestling. Like,
yep.
But, I mean, that's probably why he's getting knocked the fuck out, if he is. But, I mean, I saw a tweet from him. And then again, I mean, you see a lot of tweets, you see a lot of bullshit, but it was you could feel the passion And Tyron Woodley is like tweet. He was
well,
like,
that's what I want to see. I want to see someone who actually gives a fuck and actually wants to knock Jake Paul out.
he was like,
I don't want to see chubby old Ben Askren come out of retirement, get his ass knocked out in a minute.
I hope he just proves that like this shit isn't like for everybody. You can't just walk in here and do this shit, because it's really like it's disrespecting the UFC if like just because Ben Askren wants a paycheck and then his UFC is written all over his fucking name, because that's where he was at the pinnacle of his career. You know what I mean? And like,
well, I think at its core, Jake wants to go into the UFC. But fucking Dana White wants nothing to do with him.
I don't think
so. He's gonna keep fighting Dana's fucking fighters until he maybe gets a shot at fighting someone in the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the reason Jake does boxing is because it's like you focus on one thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you focus all your energy on one thing, he's going to probably get good at it. He's got the reach. He's got like the height. I mean, he could be a great boxer. You know what I mean? But for him to train his whole body to become a ground game master, to like fucking tap people out. If you're put in a ring with people that could break your shoulder and arm and you're a cocky YouTube bitch, you're going to leave with a snapped wrist, a broken leg, or something very bad. Because you can't swing your way out of that when you're on the ground. The strength doesn't matter. It's like positioning. And if you're fucking just a dumb fuck, he's just wasting all his energy. He's just going to get choked the fuck out. And
his argument is at his core, he's a wrestler. Like him and his brother did wrestling in high school. But they were pretty good wrestlers in high school. They like went to states and everything. But high school state wrestling is nothing compared to fucking years and years of like jujitsu training.
Yeah, I mean that's like wrestling. I mean that does have grappling and it's a lot of shit. But we'll see. You know, I just want to see him fucking get rocked. But
I mean, that's what he's got going for him. He's gonna keep selling out fights because fucking people want to see his fucking face getting fucking
until fucking Logan gets killed by Floyd and Jake gets killed by Tyron. It's gonna be the end. No one's gonna pay for another fucking fight when they know it's just illegitimate bullshit.
Exactly. Once Jake actually gets the shit kicked out of him, then it'll be over.
Yeah.
Because everybody got what they wanted.
Yeah.
But until then, Jake will continue to sell out fights.
Yeah. I mean, he might be able to still continue to sell them out. He's got so many fucking little douchebag fuckers. He's just going to be a hype fuck. I mean.
Yeah. But I don't think those are even the people that are going to the fucking fights. Those are people
that want to see
the
him
pay-per-view.
Fucking get whacked. Yeah.
But, I don't know. Logan did sell out the fucking Staples Arena at one point, so they got the numbers.
Yes, they do. It's wild, man. It's really wild shit.
Yeah, for damn sure.
I'm excited, though. Some good fights.
I'll be watching it from DC.
Which one? The Logan?
Yeah, the Logan fight.
Are you doing anything for your birthday this weekend, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm going to Gettysburg on Friday. I'll be there until like Saturday.
Yay.
And then going to DC on Saturday to Sunday.
So you're going Gettysburg down to the fucking District of Columbia?
Yes, indeedly. It's like a 3-hour drive to Gettysburg and then like an hour drive from Gettysburg to DC. I always forget that most of those battlefields are like stupid close to DC because a lot of obviously they were trying to get to the capital. So
I think
a
we
lot
said
of the
this
major
before,
fights.
but like I don't understand. I mean, I remember there was a full reason of why they did it back in the day, but it just seems so goddamn fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think it has. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. We gotta get Todd Langworthy on this bitch, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the terrain, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had to go around to be above DC and then come down.
Yeah, because
I think Gettysburg was one of the last
heavily
battles.
defended motherfucking place.
Yeah,
DC, so they're fucking they fucked up on that one.
I think Gettysburg is actually where the Confederates surrendered. because I think that's where Robert E. Lee like gave his like last speech and like surrendered. So that might have been like I could be completely wrong, but I vaguely remember when we were in Gettysburg for that field trip with Toddy Boy that we went to the spot where like Robert E. Lee gave his speech.
Yeah, I really don't. I feel like there's so much shit that I like was supposed to learn there, and I did not retain anything. I was just running around like a baboon.
Yeah, I took a whole Civil War class, but we pretty much just fucked around.
I'm looking at the last war, and the last battle, and it says Battle of Palmito Ranch, and it was a Confederate victory.
Let's see. The Battle of Gettysburg marked a turning point in the Civil War. Okay, so it was a turning point. I think that's when it started going downhill.
Yeah, it was a big change.
With more than 50,000 estimated casualty, 50,000 people died in 3 days. It was the bloodiest single battle of the conflict.
Wasn't the Battle of Antietam like super fucking crazy too?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Before the battle. On June 3rd, soon after they celebrated a victory over General Joseph Hooker at the Battle of Chancellorsville, General Robert E. Lee led his troops north in the second invasion of enemy territory. The 75,000-man Army of Northern Virginia is high spirits. In addition to seeking fresh supplies, the depleted soldiers look forward to availing themselves of food with the bountiful fields in the Pennsylvania farm county. Yeah, it says nothing about... I don't know. You have to get pretty deep into it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The reasoning behind it. I also vaguely remember them attacking D.C. at one point.
Yeah, I really don't remember. I mean, we gotta get Toddy on the cast and fucking have him play some jams.
I guarantee Toddy would come on and talk about the Civil War if I asked him.
100%.
He's retired now.
He's looking for stuff to do.
Me and Toddy talk every now and then. I could get him on here.
Fucking
Have a
hit him
full
up.
Civil War cast.
Ooh, that would be a hot cast. I think it should be a Civil War / jam session cast.
True.
Where
Oh, yeah. We freaking talk about the Civil War and then he fucking shreds it on the base.
that would be fucking hot entertainment. That would get the fucking views, Dilly. That would get the motherfuckers rolling in. Toddy.
We'll see if he wants to bring the whole band on.
That'd be fucking awesome. Get to interview him. Hottest band coming out of Western New York in a minute. Toddy and the Josie Whale.
Toddy and the Josie Whale. Wasn't that Brad's when we were trying to figure out what his band was called?
Yeah, I think so.
The Todsworths.
Todsworths. It's so funny because he's probably not even like the band leader. He's like not even like Todd and the guys. It's like probably not him for sure. Unless he's head honcho.
What do you mean, dude? The bass person who plays bass is always the band leader.
It's the glue. It's the glue.
I'm a big fan of the bass, though. I think it holds the band together.
Oh, it 100% does. It's the fucking rhythm. Just like the drums keeps the bitch going.
Exactly.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Oh, that kind of reminds me. You know Willow Smith, like Will Smith's daughter?
I don't know much about her, but I know, yes, she exists.
Yeah, she makes music and everything like Jaden does.
Really?
And she put out a song with Travis Barker recently. And Machine Gun Kelly also he put out a whole album with Travis Barker, and it's just really funny because all the songs just sound like Blink-182 songs.
Yeah,
and they all have the same exact like aesthetic to them. They all like look like grungy and like Blink-182 kind of.
Yeah, and he fucking won Rock Album of the fucking Year for Trash. But the Glorious Sons have the fucking, I mean, there's so many great new rock bands, but just because Machine Gun Kelly has popularity, it's just like trash. Just like fucking trash. There's like new age rock music that is fucking slaps your tits back and forth. Just shit that is like, it's lyrically good. It's sounds pleasing. It's emotionally pleasing. If you analytically analyze the music, it's fucking great pieces of work. And you listen to that, and there's great drum solos and a douchey singer with just like,
Well, that's the thing is like all these artists who are going and working with Travis Barker are like literally like just trying to revive that weird like 2013 kind of like emo music that was coming out, and like it's just like that's not rock music. Travis Barker might be one of the best drummers, but just because you have him on your song and like he's producing some of these songs doesn't mean that like that is rock music. Like
100%. And I mean, who's to say like Travis Barker equals rock music? Like if anything, it's farther from that. He is way closer to pop. And like pop, like hip hoppy rock, than
that's
blues,
who he's working with most of the time is like hip hop artists.
Exactly, it's like it's the farthest thing from what rock originated as, which is bluegrass and jazz. Like that is country music. If you want, country music is more like rock than fucking anything. But yeah, no one wants to have that conversation. We'll just give fucking Machine Gun Kelly the goddamn fucking Rock Album of the Year award.
I didn't know that happened. I mean, all those award shows are a bunch of bullshit.
I think the same way, so when I just see shit, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Because, I mean, how many times, like, all awards are bullshit. I mean, fucking LeBron could win MVP every fucking year.
Popularity contest has nothing to do with the actual substance of the music.
Yeah, no, that shit's bullshit. Like, J. Cole, I mean, he talks about how he fucking hates the Grammys and he hates all that shit because it's just fucking superficial bullshit. And, like, I mean,
at its core, a lot of those things are also very, very racist.
Yeah,
like, they have no interest
in...
Yeah, I have no interest in giving a hip-hop album of the year.
And it's like, I don't even know. They're just fucking stupid. And it's like, why even fuck? It's just like a cult. It just sort of seems like a cult, like a bunch of white people. They're like, oh yeah, this is the best stuff. All right, listen to us. Here we go. Yeah, this is our best stuff we've created. And it's like, you don't represent everybody. I mean, we'll just, you go ahead, have fun, but you guys are fucking psychopaths.
Yeah.
That's just sort of how it feels.
I mean, like, they have the BET Awards, but African-American people should not have to make their own award show to, like, get any recognition for their music. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's fucking beyond me. I know that they have those, but that's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's really fucking sad.
Yeah.
But
that's the world we live in.
On some brighter news, I got a brighter topic, even though it's not at all. But I saw that like one of the first cases ever of bird flu contracted by humans happened. See that?
Yes, I did.
That's fucking crazy. I mean,
that's what happens when you fucking chickens.
This happens when you fucking chickens. Trying to get rid of COVID, you fucking chickens.
Did you read the article? Do you know how it happened? I just saw the title.
Oh, I did not. I couldn't really. I mean, I kept seeing memes about it, and I was trying to like.
That's what makes me worry, because the one thing I saw about it was from someone on my Instagram that usually posts like really sketchy sources.
Yeah. So who knows if it's real, but if it is real, scary shit.
China reports a human case of rare H1N1 bird flu 14 hours ago. This is from the New York Times.
14 hours ago? This shit was like a few days. I feel like it's... Oh my god.
A 41-year-old... See, that's the thing is, like, obviously, most of the things are going to come out of China because they have those weird wet markets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a breeding ground for diseases. Avian viruses do not typically spread among humans, but they can pose a danger if they mix with a human virus. So probably mixed with fucking COVID.
Probably.
If someone has a human flu and is infected with bird flu, the two viruses can swap genetic material. That's why you see the concern for a pandemic flu arising in countries where humans and livestock have very close contact.
And this is like the scariest thing that could probably happen because, I mean, it's like in Plague Inc. when you get the thing that your virus can be spread airborne. I mean, it's already aerosol, but if it affects birds, which birds remain in the air where the aerosol virus is, and they can fly across continents and wherever they want, you don't need a plane to travel it. A bird can spread this shit. So, I mean... Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, animals will always be, like, one of the things that spread, like, the most fucked up diseases. Like, deer also have that, I don't know what the fuck it's called, but, like, where their body, like, literally starts, like, falling apart. Like, if you've seen in, like, deer, they have, like, some weird, like, parasite that will, like, start making their skin fall off and shit like that.
I've not seen that. That's crazy. I know that they have Lyme's disease, and, like, mad ticks on them. But, like, I don't know, like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's, like, some weird thing that, like, will literally start making their bodies just start, like, falling apart. And, like, if that somehow transfers, like, one bad piece of venison transfers that to a human, and then, that's a fucking zombie virus right there. Your skin starts falling off, and you fucking die.
What the fuck? That's, like, I mean, the good part is the zombie, we wouldn't fucking start eating each other, but we would be falling apart and dying.
Yeah, it's more like the ghouls from Fallout.
Yeah.
Just fucking your skin's all fucking destroyed.
Yo, I have a minor technical difficulty. It's not a problem, but Jake just called me on Discord, and loud as fuck in my ears right now. Like, it's just not going away. I clicked X.
Bring him on the cast.
Yeah, live on the cat. I should hop in, but oh, there she goes. It's gone. I clicked X on it immediately, and I was like, this is gonna be a long 15 seconds. But yeah, there's one more topic I wanted to blurt out of my head. Fucking A. LeBron and the Lakers lost. They were losing by 30 at halftime. And they got killed by like 30 or something. Which was like, I mean, they don't have Anthony Davis, but like, it was just like, what the fuck?
They're still pretty early in the playoffs,
It's the first round, baby.
Yeah.
LeBron is 14-0 in the first round. This is like legacy diminishing type shit when you start to think about it, because it's like, goddamn, I know injuries have been crazy, but like, sheesh.
I mean, that man can only carry. I mean, he's. Like, he doesn't necessarily carry the Lakers. They have Anthony Davis and everything.
Even though he's hurt, but yeah.
Yeah, but when he's gone, like, LeBron is getting old. Like, you cannot expect the man. That's, like, why, like, it gets to a certain point, and it's like, your legacy can fall apart pretty fucking quick if you keep playing into your old age. And unless you're Tom Brady. If you're Tom Brady, you just keep winning Super Bowls.
Yeah. Every Tom Brady, you just fucking say, hey. I mean, LeBron did the same shit. You know, you want to come to South Beach? You want to come to Florida? Let's go to Florida. Yeah. Let's have great times. Championships and champagne. And like, fucking worked out for both of them. Super teams.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how it goes. I would rather retire in a warm place than fucking Cleveland.
True. Like, I mean, that was all to just try and bring a fucking, he's born in Ohio, he's like fucking,
I mean, it made sense, but
that was,
at the end of the day.
I mean, that's exactly what happened. He was like, I don't want to fucking live here and retire. He was like, I got a house in Cali. I'm going to fucking Cali.
Yeah, and the Lakers are also a much more, like, historical team to end with, rather than the Cavaliers.
100%. I mean, like, it's like probably the greatest team all time. I mean, like, I'd say that the greatest teams of all time are like the Bulls. I mean the Bulls, the fucking Lakers, the Celtics. I mean, that's pretty hard to dispute that. But also, I mean, like, yeah, they're probably the most winningest teams. So, but yeah, it's crazy how those teams. Wait, what's up?
Hold on, keep going. I have to look something up real quick.
I was just thinking, like, those teams have, like, so many championships. I think, like, the Celtics have, like, 18 or something crazy. Like, way crazier than the NFL numbers, Super Bowl numbers. So, and there's way more. I mean, there's the same amount of teams, actually. But, pretty much. Less NBA teams. But, like, there's definitely teams in the NBA that don't have a championship. I know there's some in the NFL, too. But, like, just the domination. It's just, like... Just like in the world of money and fucking goddamn monopolies.
I mean, the more you win, the more money you have to start. I mean, sort of. There's like a cap and everything, obviously.
Yeah,
but
see, that's the thing. You can literally go above your cap and you pay a luxury tax. And if you're rich enough, the owner for the fucking Warriors, when they were making all these moves and they brought in KD, they're like, he paid the luxury tax like 6 years in a row, which is like fucking millions of dollars, like, which is chump change to him. But he was like, I'm gonna do it because he knows he's gonna make more money in one fucking playoff game in the finals than he is paying that luxury tax for the next 20 years. So like, it's like, okay, I don't know, wild shit.
Yeah, this is what it was. Back to Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham's playing Larry Bird in an HBO special about the Lakers.
Something about that. That's so fucking funny. That is great. Yo, honestly, it's like the goofiest, best person like you could have play.
I mean, watching him in that special, he's tall. He's like fucking 6'5", 6'6", probably. He's... Hold on, Bo Burnham.
You gotta be tall to play Larry.
How tall? Yeah, Bo Burnham's 6'5".
Damn. Larry was what, 5'8", 5'9"? I mean 6'8", 6'9"?
Yeah, Larry Bird was 6'9". So, I mean, but Bo's like fucking long and lanky and stuff like that, so he's gonna pull it off.
100%. And the way like the camera angles is shot, it's always gonna be like, they're gonna have it looking like he's fucking Larry Bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll just be interested to see Bo Burnham play Larry Bird.
I'm excited to see if he has to, like, if he's gonna, like, learn his jump shot, because Larry has, like, a really cool looking jump shot, and he, like, puts his, like, hand, like, he used to get, like, really high arc and shit. So, I mean, if Bo pulls it off, like, to the fullest extent, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. That'll be impressive. He can go from superior funny music making to fucking superior athletic acting. That is a combo mambo.
I just feel like Bo has one of those faces where I'm not going to be able to feel like, oh, that's Larry Bird.
Yeah, take my mind off it. I mean, they're going to have to give him the stash, the other hair. They're going to, like... it's going to probably just be like a fucking joke. It's got to be. It's got to just be a joke.
Yeah, I don't know what the story behind the actual movie is. But we will see. It'll be an interesting one.
Hell fucking yeah, Bob.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's untitled and everything, so who knows? But it'll be chronicling the professional and personal lives of the 1980s Los Angeles Lakers. So he's probably just gonna be like a fucking side character.
Yeah, they're just gonna fucking play him one game and they're gonna be like, oh, there's that guy. He was really fucking good.
Yeah. Interesting. You got any other topics?
One last sports thing. Oh, fucking AMC stock. Pump and dump scheme times fucking, what now? Fucking 8 million that I fucking missed. I mean, not that I missed, but like...
What is it out?
I know you have AMC stock. I know you don't. You probably don't even know this. I was gonna text the group chat today. I didn't though, dude. It hit $72 today, bro.
What?
It hit $72
Jesus
today, bro. It's
Christ.
I think it's settled around 60, fam. I'm not even
It's
kidding.
62. What the fuck?
I know, right? What the fuck?
Let's go.
Bro, like, it's...
That's in my shit stock account.
I
so
love
let's
it,
go.
dude. It's like, God.
That account honestly does better than my actual stock account most of the time.
It's crazy how, like, the momentum, like, I don't know if there's ever going to be regulation to stop this shit, but this, like market I mean, fucking, in the end, it is, like, not market manipulation, but it's just fucking momentum, you know what I mean? And
Yeah. That account's looking real fat right now.
how many shares do you have of AMC? Because that's fucking...
I don't have a lot. I have fucking like 5, but...
Bro,
still.
5 shares, bro. That's a fucking $250 if you bought them at $5. It was 25. That's 100%.
I bought the... Yeah, I bought them at like 10, I think.
Dude, you're fucking booing.
Let's go.
I remember looking at AMC back like a while ago, just because you look at like when I have like my whole setup out and I'm just looking, you can see like the stocks that are trading intraday. So like during the day, like their volume and what's like the most traded, what's up the most, what's down the most. And I remember seeing AMC just being so like heavily just traded, selling and buying at like $2. And I was like, if movies ever open up, like, I mean, it would probably rip. But I was like, I didn't have enough faith. I thought everything was going to explode.
That has nothing to do with the fucking movie theater.
No, I know for sure.
I know what you're saying, but that right there has nothing to do with
I could have never
expected.
I could have never expected shit meme stocks just starting to be pumped and dumped by everyday people on Reddit. Like, never could have guessed that.
Well, I bought it because I bought it at 10, and I bought it because I missed out on GameStop.
Yes.
Like, I was like, what's the next best one? AMC.
A lot of people did the same, and a lot of people fucking are at $62 right now, fucking trying to sell out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I probably should sell it or hold it forever.
it'll probably go down to like fucking $30 tomorrow, and then immediately pop right back up to like 42. That's how every pump and dump has been going. It'll fucking... But the thing is that it sets a new like support line. You know what I mean? Stocks and momentum have support and resistance lines. So like when it does that, it's lowering the support line and the resistance line, but that support line is still higher than the initial momentum. So like there is this like thought in people's heads that it's worth more because it went up, but in reality, that is just not true.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it hit... Yeah, that's 72. It hit as the 52-week high.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's fucking... Any price that it just hit was its high.
That right there shows you... Right there, it's a pump and dump. 52-week high, 72. 52-week low, $1.91.
Literally. Yo, if you look at it, go on Yahoo Finance real quick and just look at this chart, because you'll see it was like shit for so long. Like, not even close to like $20.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yahoo Finance, go to max chart.
Yeah, I'm on the max.
And
yeah, I mean, like,
it capped at what, $34?
Like 30 something.
Yeah, and double that, and that's what it's chilling at. You want to talk about valuation, boy? Like,
well, I saw. I mean, today was not a great day for Tesla. There was a lot of bad news coming out. There was like a fucking... They had to pull some cars back, and then I saw some other article about the SEC, like him violating the SEC's like thing they put in order like in 2018 about his tweets. Mm-hmm. And it just, when there's bad news, everybody and their mother just tries to find some more bad news.
100%.
They're on top of it.
Yeah, 100%. And that's like, I mean, that's like the world of fucking stocks. And one thing I've noticed is like, motherfuckers, like, a lot of the voices you hear that aren't like a centralized like even like everyone has an agenda. You know what I mean? Elon Musk has an agenda with what he's talking about in cryptos. Like, he has a fucking agenda. I think he's trying to gain as much capital as he can by buying low on all these times that when he knows his impact of when he talks. He's not a fucking stupid person by any means. He knows the impact of what he says and how it affects it. And I guarantee you, I know he doesn't need the capital, but personally, like for the most expensive mission to ever exist, he needs the most money to ever exist.
Yeah.
That's like ever existed by one person.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't blame him, but like, I mean, you gotta see, everyone has a fucking agenda, and like people like that spout certain stocks and shit, like bad news, they're shorting that fucking stock. Like, they want the price to do something so their cash flows get met. It's just fucking greed. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, and you see it in cryptos, like, when it crashes so fucking hard because it's like, it's all momentum and it's greed. And when people talk about to the moon, I know I've said it before, the moon is not the same for everybody. The moon could have been 10 cents because the first person in is already fucking rich. Like, that's the moon. He's good for life. He's good for life, and all the money you put in made him good for life. Yeah. Like, do you know it?
And then he pulls out,
and then you're down.
Lost your life.
Yeah, but thank God that you got. So I think another reason Elon's doing that is because people were pulling out, but he knows his effect, and he knows dumber people. I'm not gonna say dumber people, but less educated, financially literate people invest in Dogecoin. I think he's trying to help out the average guy.
Yeah, 100%. I've always thought. I don't think he's doing it maliciously in the sense of trying to hurt the smaller person. Yeah. I mean, him pumping Dogecoin to begin with is no fucking... I could be wrong. There's a lot of crypto whales out there who are rich motherfuckers. But more likely than not, he's trying to help the small dog.
But then, I thought about this like a shit ton because I think about it too much. But, because, I mean, when I'm with Dwayne, all I'm doing is looking at stocks and thinking about shit. Like, stocks and cryptos. But, like, him helping that type of investor, and, like, it's sort of like, you know when a kid wants candy, and you give him candy, like, right away. Don't make him earn it or anything, or, like, work for anything. I mean, you and I know the long game in stocks is probably the best way to make actual money. And people, when you get addicted to slot machines and gambling, like that is what people are doing, is gambling. Like, unless people are day trading the stocks, looking at indicators, using all their time to judge this, people just throwing it in and holding aren't, like, they're not learning about investing unless they're losing money. Like, they're gaining money and they're getting cocky. And I just feel like it's setting it up. It's setting up a bubble. Like, that's what a bubble is. I mean, so it seems like it. But then it's just like, this is fucking, like, over long term. I mean, short term for the people in their bank accounts. Yeah. Long term, their investing style and understanding how money works. They're not learning fucking shit. It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Exactly.
Like, people just want money out of thin air. People want things to happen overnight, and nothing good happens overnight. Nothing. Like, okay, I mean, 500% on Dogecoin. Your next investment, you're going to think that's going to happen again, and you're going to probably go down fucking 800%, and you're going to be like, God damn, I might want to do research next time. Like, well...
Yeah. For sure. Well, that's the thing about, like, Dogecoin is a little bit different, but a lot of these other altcoins, like, they're all, like, get rich fast, like, quick schemes. Like,
100%.
Everybody thinks because, like, Dogecoin went up, that means all these other ones are going to be the fucking next Dogecoin or whatever. But in reality, long term, none of these coins are fucking going to be absolutely fucking shit. Because fucking Elon Sperm Coin or whatever the fuck I'm for sure that's one of them. No fucking bank, or you're not gonna be able to go to Walmart and use Elon Sperm at fucking Walmart. Like,
it's really fucking. It's just like, and people are fucking. You're not gonna be able to, and you're not gonna probably be able to use, like, it undermines currency. So when you undermine the government doesn't like that. The government wants to regulate that. They want to tax it. China already did that. So we're going to probably see more of it. And if not, it's going to be treated as a currency. And, I mean, currencies are a store of value. And not everything is going to store value. We've seen it happen in the past. I mean, shit fluctuates. And, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I just, I have faith in, like, that idea. It's so awesome. But just, like, I mean, I don't know if you see it on Instagram. Like, I will see people, like, meme pages promoting shit coins, like, shit coins, and they're getting paid to do that. And it's just, like, this stupid cycle of trying to trick people into, like, oh, like, you're gonna make money. Like, it's just creating, like, this style of investor that is not good for society, in my opinion.
A good example of it is our good old friend Soldier Boy posted one of these shit coins, and he just copied and pasted out of his email, and he didn't take the part out about how much he's gonna get paid for promoting it, and he put it in the tweet, and it was like, if it goes up by 250%, then you make $24,000, and so obviously he's gonna promote it, and it's gonna go up, and he's gonna take the money and run, and then it's gonna skyrocket down. And that's what all these fucking coins are.
And any day person can create a coin and own as much of it as they want. So, like, in theory, when they start putting money into it, they start owning more and more and more based on, like, the value that they perceive it has and other people when it's available on a wallet. So, like, when you think about it, it's just some dude, like, you're giving money to some dude for no reason.
It's a fucking Ponzi scheme.
It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a fucking Ponzi scheme. Like, there's no cash flows. This dude is, like, there's not a business. There's no trading it for anything. You're trading your money for, like, the idea of it going up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
And that's why I think some coins, like Ethereum, have actual value to them, because they're building infrastructures and, like, building the systems needed for crypto to be a thing.
Yes.
But a fucking shit coin that was made in 5 minutes on the internet literally has absolutely no intrinsic value to it. It has nothing to offer, which means it is worthless.
Yeah.
So, Safe Moon and all these other fucking... I'm sure fucking someone is going to argue that Safe Moon has some cool thing that it's bringing to the table, but...
And that's the thing, like... That person that's saying that... Like, that person that's saying that doesn't care about you. They care about your money, and what that person's doing... I've literally made Snapchats about this, and, like, I don't post them just because it's, like, I get my ideas out and go back and look at them. Like, that person is creating FOMO in other people's heads. They are, like, the fucking problem. They are making other people make rash decisions. Like, not financially educated decisions. It's on emotion. It's fear. Fear is an emotion. Fear of missing out on the ship, on the boat, to the moon. Like...
Well, that's the thing, though. And also, like, they always say, I'm not a financial advisor or whatever, so be careful, blah, 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 because legally they have to. But at the end of the day, when the SEC finally comes in and cracks down on all these motherfuckers who are running Ponzi schemes, saying you're not a financial advisor is not going to save their ass. Yeah. They are going to get the shit kicked out of them by the SEC, and it's going to be a great day, because it's... These people are scamming everyday people.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, that's the thing. And these people that are scamming people are pretty much everyday people that just think they found a fucking way to get money. And
found a loophole, an infinite money glitch in real life.
Yeah. And it's really sad, because the SEC, obviously, stupid white rich people are involved in the SEC and run it. And, I mean, they're going to not go after giant corporations that are fucking up. I mean, they do, but I mean, the SEC is lobbied hard for certain things. But I mean, who are they going to go after? to everyday people that can't defend themselves, and they're gonna take they're gonna take the money that they've made in capital gains and start freezing assets and taking those to recoup the money.
I mean, also, I think one of the first things that's gonna happen is these altcoins are gonna get taken out. Like, I think if at its core, that's the problem with crypto right now, is all these fucking altcoins. Like, it's taking imagine, I don't know though. That just gets rid of the point of crypto at the same time, though, because it's supposed to be decentralized and it's supposed to not be governmentally controlled and stuff like that. So it's a hard board to balance. Like, you either let the market operate self-sufficiently or you regulate it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a hard fucking board to walk.
It's really a fucking weird. The future is gonna be so goddamn weird. Like so weird to the point where I don't even fucking know.
I don't know what, like, even 10 years. I was listening to, I haven't been listening to Joe Rogan a lot, but I listened to him and Neil deGrasse Tyson talk recently.
Ooh.
And Joe was talking to him about, like, what do you think, like, America will look like in 50 years from now? And, like, he was talking about how you cannot project, like, if you look at, like, 2001: A Space Odyssey, like, the movie that was made in, like, 1960 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, they were so far off from where we were at that point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had a couple things, but, like, you can't, like, generally, like, predict, like, what the country's gonna do.
And the problems it's
maybe
gonna face and shit.
Yeah. With maybe on, like, a 5-year basis, you can kind of predict, like, what's going to happen in the next 5 years. But once you get to, like, 10 years, like, anything can really fucking happen.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to predict, like, if crypto ever becomes, like, a mainstream form of currency in the United States and the US dollar crumbles and, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, an easier of a thing to predict would be, I mean, if a company is set up super well to possibly do really good long term and they are still growing and they still have ability to take up market share and you understand statistics and what's actually and what is actually going on, I mean, that is
that's a good thing to look at.
It's just
But at the same time, all it takes is fucking the United States to crumble for all these major companies to crumble with it.
Exactly. So, and that's why when I first started investing, it was before all the hectic times, but then it got really fucking hectic. But in my mind, it's like the dollar, like, so if you held $10,000 in like fucking 2001 or some shit, or 2010, I forget. Now, it's the buying power of that, it's worth $6,542 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you just let your money sit, it is decreasing in value. It's still going to be $10,000, but you're not going to be able to buy $10,000 worth of shit out in the world.
Yeah.
It's just inflation. It's not how it fucking works. So, I wish I would have fucking known that when I was younger. I mean, I know, like, my parents obviously were not financially literate. You don't learn how to be financially literate in public school. We've talked about that a million fucking times. But, like, it's just, like, what the fuck? And, where was I going with this? And, like, fucking, it's just, I don't know. Oh, so, like, if the world fucking collapses, I mean, paper money is going to be worthless. Paper money is already becoming worthless. I mean, if I hold assets and somehow, in some way, there's some light at the end of the goddamn tunnel and we make it out to somehow 2040, assets with inflation, the prices are going to be fucking astronomical. I don't know if there's money's even going to be a fucking thing. Who the fuck knows? But my thought process was you might as well have your money somewhere where it could fucking grow with the time instead of fucking decrease with the time. So I don't know, could be wrong. Probably should have put it all on Doge, but who fuck cares?
Yep. Don't get caught up in FOMO. It will only hurt you.
Yeah, literally, that's the thing. Like, I fucking see people like talking about it. I just shut it out. I just like don't care, because I mean, you could talk about Doge all you want. I was just like, it's not me. I mean, if I don't believe in it, I'm not gonna jump ship. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not, the opportunity cost of me putting all my money there. I mean, there's opportunity cost of me putting my money in Tesla. I'm not having like the crazy up and down gains, but long term, I have faith in that company, the people behind it. I mean,
Yeah.
do you guys know who the fuck created Dogecoin? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, he sold it all for a Honda Civic. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, investing in good companies is also investing in a better future. Investing in Dogecoin, I don't personally think you're investing in a better future.
Yeah, and then there's the thing about it with the fucking, our people are starting to mine Dogecoin now, and how mining things aren't being done sustainable. So we're creating a whole new facet in our economy, or our society of miners, digital miners, that are creating a ecosystem, like a footprint, carbon footprint, like a. So yeah, I mean, that just seems pretty fucking ass backwards. But
Yeah. I mean, if actual miners back in the olden days also left a fat old carbon
fucking, they were
footprint.
doing it in every way possible, because I mean, you take the shit from the ground, burn it up into the atmosphere.
But this time, we're already taking the shit that we took from the ground, then producing energy, then taking that energy and creating worthless Dogecoin.
Creating worthless Dogecoin, and then using more energy to create more worthless Dogecoin. Until it has worth. We will do that until it has worth. Like, that blows my fucking mind. Like,
Hey man, maybe one day you can pay your electricity bill with Dogecoin.
dude, if that ever happens, I guarantee you I will not be here. I will be fucking long gone, fucking either dead or in the woods, goddamn building a fucking cabin society, growing fucking everything that can grow.
I mean, as of right now, I've seen it multiple times in the housing market around here. You can buy a house with fucking cryptocurrency if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
There's people out there that will take it.
Bitcoin, though, and Ethereum.
Yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't know. There was one where like someone said, I have a lot of Dogecoin. Would you accept that? And they said, message me. So they might be willing to take the Dogecoin.
I mean, it's crazy, because if you have fucking, someone needs a house, and I mean, it equals a certain amount of money. So in theory, yeah. But
yeah, you could just take the Dogecoin and then convert it back into USD if you really wanted to.
Yeah. And like, that's
But I think don't most like crypto brokerages have like a fee that you have to pay if you convert it?
I'm pretty sure I guess you probably have to pay a fee, but doesn't that count as like, I mean, I don't even know if crypto is regulated, like how it's regulated as income. I mean, it has to be regulated as income. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you have to pay like fucking capital gains and everything on it.
Exactly.
So.
Well, yeah, so exactly. So if that person gets that Dogecoin, they better ask for fucking 10 million more Dogecoin than their property costs, because they're going to have to take that hit of taking that money out. It's not going to be the amount of money that the house is worth. I mean, unless you line it up perfectly to where they get taxed out the income, capital gains tax and shit. So it's wild.
Yeah, we will see. Crazy world.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's fucking season 3 for you. We're looking for a wild future, Bobo. Wonder what the world will look like by season 13.
We will see if fucking the world exists by season
I got
13. We might be on Mars. How long does it take? Well, I guess it takes 20 weeks. So
Yeah.
3 seasons, a little bit less than 3 seasons was a year.
Yeah. So
that's like 5, well, probably close to 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think there will be people with Neuralinks in their heads by season 11. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Season 11, Neuralinks in people's heads.
Come back to this. Fucking
Episode 60.
Episode 60.
I called it. It's fucking, I don't even know how many exact weeks, but we'll figure it out.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's been a good-ass season. Wish we could have our third member here, but we got busy lives out here. We're gonna, hopefully, we'll get back to the normal flow of things once we're all in our apartments. I will do my best. I got the whole month to move, so I don't think it's gonna affect me too much.
Mm-hmm.
But we will, we'll figure it out. Fucking
yeah.
season 4 coming at you.
Coming soon. Probably gonna take a week off or something.
Yeah, we can do that. Give Brad some time, I'm sure. And, yeah, I also think that I am going to move it long-term to Fridays to drop, just to give me more time to edit, because I want to start putting more time into the edit and stuff like that.
For sure.
So we might be moving to a Friday release date, but this one will be coming out tomorrow. And yeah, whoever's listening, I know Jake will probably hear. What's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake? Miss you, buddy.
It's good to have you.
Good to have you. Love you, brother. Thanks for listening.
All right. Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. We will see you next time on the Socially Distant Podcast. Thank you for 3 seasons.
Hell yeah.
See you next time.
Peace, everybody.